Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Catie McNeil. You've now clicked on the Weather Now link, and we are tracking this highly impactful nor'easter set to arrive Sunday night and continue strengthening or more severely impacting our area through Monday morning, especially, and continuing with snowfall through much of the day on Monday. With that, we have our first blizzard warning of the season, that bright red color. That's our blizzard warning for all of Rhode Island and southeastern Mass, with the exception of Nantucket. And on a wider scale, you can see that pink area. That's our winter storm warning to our west for interior Connecticut, coastal Connecticut, as well as all of our area in that blizzard warning. Now, of course, last storm, if you remember, late January, it was a winter storm warning. We are now meeting the requirements for that blizzard warning criteria with this storm due to the high winds that we're expecting. We did not see that with the late January storm. With that, snowfall totals, we have upped these a little bit. This was new as of around 5 p.m. Saturday evening, this evening, with 18 to 24 inches, up to 2 feet of snow possible across Rhode Island and Bristol County, Massachusetts. Areas further to the east, out towards Cape Cod in the 12 to 18 range. Same with areas further west towards interior Connecticut. So again, kind of Rhode Island right in the bullseye of where we're expecting the heaviest of the snowfall. And in addition, tracking those high winds as well. We are quiet for the remainder of this evening, but you can see our moisture starting to develop off the Carolina coastlines here off to our south. This moisture is going to continue to develop and strengthen into that cyclonic nor'easter that we're used to seeing within the next 24 hours. So here's what to expect here as we continue towards your Sunday. Daytime hours are dry. Snow will arrive Sunday evening, becoming heavier and more steady throughout the overnight hours, especially kind of at its peak during the pre-dawn and early Monday morning hours with that heavy snow. Snowfall rates up to 3 inches an hour potentially at times, with wind gusts up to around 65, even 70 miles an hour in some spots. Again, we are tracking accumulations up to 2 feet. This will cause very low visibility on roadways, whiteout conditions, making driving impossible at times. And in addition, we are tracking those power outages as well. So with that significant snowfall, main impacts 18 to 24 inches of snow, northeast wind gusts inland up to 55 to 65 miles an hour, and again up to 70 potentially out towards the Cape, maybe down towards our coastline as well. So with that, we're tracking those scattered power outages, lower visibility on roadways, whiteout conditions at times, and it's going to be a little bit of a heavier snow, kind of that heavy wet snow with temperatures topping out around the freezing mark, maybe just below that. So with that heavy snow weighing down wires and tree limbs, those of course could bring down power lines, or tree limbs could fall on power lines. So we are expecting the widespread potential for power outages across our area. That chance is high at this point, with just the winds themselves causing issues, and again, with the accumulation of that and the heavy snow bringing down branches and wires, we could see widespread power outages, especially through Monday morning. This will affect, of course, our entire area. So with that, on the index, winter storm impact index scale, this will be at a major level due to all the factors I mentioned, the high winds, the heavy rates of snowfall, just the amount of snowfall we're expecting, which is going to make travel nearly impossible at times and lead way to some of those power outage hazards that I mentioned. So let's take a closer look at kind of the timing that we're tracking here. So throughout the day Sunday, we are looking okay. So if you have any last minute errands you need to run, grocery shopping, need to get some of those winter supplies, you're fine during the day tomorrow. Now snow starts to move in from south to north, starting kind of late afternoon, early evening, with maybe some very light snow, some flurries. That snow continuing to pick up towards the late evening and overnight Sunday into Monday morning. Now early Monday morning is kind of when we're expecting the snowfall and the winds to be at their peak. We'll continue to see those conditions moving through, with snow starting to lighten up as we head towards Monday afternoon and the evening hours looking much better. It'll still be a bit windy out there, but the snow will be decreasing from west to east. With that, in the meantime, we could see a very light snow showers, some flurries early tonight, dry rest of the night with mainly cloudy conditions, overnight lows settling in the lower 20s, but staying dry. And again, much of the daytime hours tomorrow will be dry. We could even see some some brighter spots during the morning hours tomorrow on Sunday. Temperatures working their way into the mid-30s, staying dry outside of maybe just some light snow just beginning to work its way into the area towards around 4 or 5 o'clock. But again, the actual onset of that more widespread snow won't be until the late evening and overnight, with things really starting to pick up towards your Monday morning. So of course, a lot going on, a lot to track here. We'll continue to update you guys both on air and online at WPRI.com.